I often ask the question, why do people play Football Manager? And I'm always interested to know, is it for the in-depth tactical side of the game? Is it for the analysis, things like the data which are getting better year on year? Is it for the new gens? Is it for the wonder kids? Can you let me know in the comments below? Because I really want to know. But if you ask me the question, my answer will be simple. Goals, goals, goals. So today, in today's video, we have a tactic that will get you those goals. Have fun, enjoy, and I'll see you after the intro. Hello viewers, now this tactic was submitted to the FM Scout website. What I'll do is I will link it in the description below, and it's from somebody named Chatspot. Now Chatspot I used to see in streams all the time, and he used to come into my streams as well. I stream over on Twitch, twitch.tv/MrDizTV, which is also my YouTube address, youtube.com/Sleep/MrDizTV. Go and drop them a follow as well. But Chatspot was a very nice person, to be fair, and when I saw his name on a tactic that was submitted to FM Scout, I had to try it. And then when I saw that it's for an elite club, I like that because sometimes I like a bit of a break. I like to play with elite clubs on the odd occasion, whilst I'm also trying to do my whole rebuild stuff, while I'm trying to build Breader up, while I'm trying to do my smaller team saves as well. So this tactic is labelled simply goals, and I'm really excited to see how it works. Can I ask though, if you do like this tactic, please like this video. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel FM Scout, and please make sure you leave a comment below. Let me know some of the improvements you'd make. If there are any, this might be the perfect tactic for all we know. Chatspot might have just landed onto something. But what we'll do is we'll go through the tactic first, we'll go through the instructions, and then we'll sim it. We've simmed it with 3 teams, and we'll see what happened and whether we got those goals. And here is the work of art tactic. I mean, we're playing with an advanced forward and 2... No, come on, Diz. Come on, Diz, you're better than that. Okay, don't get excited. Don't ruin the main event. Let's start off with the opening match, and the opening match is the goalkeeper. Let's look at some of these positions. So he's got a sweeper keeper on support. That is good, because that means that ultimately he'll be mopping up behind the defenders. You've got 2 central defenders on defend. Well, you know what their job is. You've got a deep line playmaker on defend, and then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players on attack. Are you kidding me? Chatspot, you woke up and you chose violence with this one. So you've got 2 fullbacks on attack. You've got a deep line playmaker on defense. You've then got a central midfielder on attack, widely considered the best role within Football Manager. You've then got an attacking midfielder on attack, 2 pressing forwards on attack, and an advanced forward on attack. You don't stand a chance, really. If you're a defender and you're seeing this, you do not stand a chance. Let's look at the playing instructions. He's gone for a mentality of attacking. In possession, so we're playing fairly narrow, which makes sense. We've got no wingers apart from the fullbacks going bombing up and down. We're going for the underlaps. Okay. We're working the ball into the box. We've got a shorter passing directness, a higher tempo of play, and we're playing for set pieces. Okay, we've left dribbling, we've left creative freedom. We're doing whipped crosses. I think that's quite important, whipped crosses. In transition, right, we are regrouping. Okay, so which gives us the best chance of defending, to be fair, with a tactic like this with 8 players on attack. You don't want to be pressing like all the way up. Okay, we're doing a counter and we're throwing it long. And then out of possession, okay, we've got a higher line of engagement with the strikers, and we've got a lower defensive line. Now, that defensive line concerns me because we've already got a lack of defensive cover with only 3 players on defend. This triangle here. So why it concerns me is because Football Manager is known to penalise you if you try and sit back. So it'll be interesting to see how we do with that. But we will check it out. We've got use tighter marking. We're trigger pressing more often. And we're staying on feet. And we're also preventing short goalkeeper distribution. So this tactic... Well, big fan of it, firstly. Goals, goals, goals is what I said. And this will give you goals, goals, goals. Defensively, there might be an issue. But hey, one problem at a time. And everyone says that attack is the best form of defense, right? Right? What we'll do is we'll go forward. to the end of this is we're going to sim it first with Liverpool. Okay, this is a tactic setup for the elite. Now I know some of you are going to get upset about that. Some of you are like, oh, find a tactic for Fulham, find a tactic for I don't know, Salford City. I want goals. I want fun. Games are meant to be fun. Let's all smile and have fun and enjoy the best parts of this game, which offers us so much. So I want goals. I'm going to choose with Liverpool. This tactic has been made for an elite team. We're going to go with Liverpool first. I'll come back and we'll see what happened with Liverpool. So we are back after season 1. This is the competitions and how well they did. So we're with Liverpool, season 1. These are the competitions. So the first one's Carabao Cup. They finished as a runner-up. The second one, English FA Cup. They got knocked out by Fulham. Now that's a bit of a coincidence, seeing as I just mentioned them earlier on. But apparently I need to use Fulham's tactic, not chat spots. But anyway, so they get knocked out. The European Champions Cup, there's a bit of a glitch. I did check. They got knocked out in the first knockout round by AC Milan. Okay. In the Premier League, they finished second. But their goal difference was 68. Now Manchester City had a better goal difference, so that does concern me. Either I conceded a heck of a lot of goals or this tactic didn't score as many as I thought it would. What we're going to do now is we're going to look at some of the player stats within the league. So if we focus on here, the goals. So Mohamed Salah scored 33 goals, but Jota also scored 28 goals. The average rating, Jota and Trent Alexander-Arnold are 2 of the top 3. The assists, Jota, not only goal scorer, but provider. So he is top of that, as is Robertson and Alexander-Arnold. As is Trent with 17 each. Jota had 22. So that is absolute madness. Now we're going to see how many goals Liverpool scored. 129! Oh my God! Are you kidding me? Chat spot, what have you? I mean, they conceded 61. They conceded 61 and they scored 129 goals. So 100% a great tactic for goals. I love me some goals, but 61 goals conceded. Oh my God, that is why the goal difference is so different. Compare that to Man City, who finished top. They only conceded 23 goals, but 129 goals. I take you back to the original. I want more goals. This tactic is providing me that. Now let's have a look at some of the results. Oh, I particularly want to know some of the losses and how much I lost by. So we lost to Man City 4-3. Leeds, we lost 2-0. Chelsea, we conceded 5. We lost to Tottenham. Who loses to Tottenham? Ultimately, it weren't as bad as I thought. I thought there would be some thrashings in there. I think what that means is, if I go into the schedule, we'd have had some bangers. Look at this. 3-all, 5-2, 2-3. We won it. We beat Ajax 7-0. 7-0. We also lost 5-2 to Ajax. That is the most... That is amazing. That is amazing. We beat Club Brugge 7-0 and we beat Watford 6-3. So we are conceding goals and then some, but we're also scoring them as well. Reading we beat 6-3 in an FA Cup third round replay. Reading? Okay, let's go further on down. We drew 4-all against Man UFC, also known as Man United. Man UFC, why did you do that to me? Why have you done that to all the Man United fans who play Football Manager? We're going to call you Man UFC. AC Milan, this is the game that we lost that knocked us out of the Champions League. Watford, 5-1, we win again. Like, oh my God, this tactic is mad. 129 goals in the Premier League alone. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at the total goals. So Mohamed Salah scored 39 goals for the season. And then Jota scored 33 goals for the season, but had 26 total assists. Jota had a hell of a season, fair play to him. We've also got 22 assists down here with Trent Alexander-Arnold, and we've got 21 assists down here. So I wanted goals. This tactic has provided me with goals, but alas, I hear you say, MrDizTV, did it only happen once? Was it a fluke? I tell you what, we simmed it with Zebre, aka Juventus. Let's see what happened with them. So here we are, and here are the results. Italian Super Cup runners-up. Italian Cup knocked out in the semi-final by Inter Milan. European Champions League, once again, I've checked it. There was some sort of glitch when I was doing this morning. But in the Champions League, knocked out in the first knockout round by Man UFC. That is their revenge for me asking them why they did... Man U... and they finish second in the league with a goal difference of 57. A goal difference of 57. We're going to go into the T in the league. Okay, so, wow. Okay, so player stats, and we're focusing here. player stats, Immobile with 35 goals. Now, I widely consider Immobile to be the best striker in the game. Having played with him on a Glory Hunter, I feel he is one of the best strikers in the game, if not the best striker in the game. And I consider him to be better than Haaland. Just my personal opinion, that's what I feel. Okay, but Morata, okay? We're not talking about we're not talking about Dybala. We're talking about Morata, 34 goals. Okay, and then Vlahovic with 32 goals as well. We've got Morata and Vlahovic again, 2 of the top 3 average ratings. And then in assists, we've got Cuadrado and Dybala with 17 and 14 each. Let's see how many goals they scored. Now, this is the bit that gets me really excited. Let's see how many goals they scored. 119. They scored 119, viewers. 119 goals. I wanted goals. This is goals and then some. Yes, they conceded 62. Now, when I said I want goals, I didn't say I want them on the right end all the time, did I? I don't mind conceding some if I'm going to give some back. 119 goals. Now, once again, they finished second. Napoli finished first. And when you look at some of the games that they lost, 6-4 to Sassuolo. Now, Sassuolo finished 13th, okay? Napoli we lost 3-2. Inter we lost 5-1. Lazio we lost 2-1. Inter once again at home we lost 4-0. So the results ain't brilliant in relation to the amount of goals we're conceding, but 119 goals. Are you kidding me? That is absolute madness. What we're going to do now is we're going to see the player stats. We're going to see what happened with them. Okay, here we are in the player stats screen. Okay. At the top, Vlahovic ended up scoring 43 goals and having 9 assists in 50 games. So 52 goal involvements in 50 games. That is madness. Okay. Morata. Right? Morata. I feel like I have to say this just for myself to believe it. 48 goal contributions in 49 games. Dybala, 28 goals, 15 assists in 43 games. And then we start going down to what would be normal numbers. But then look at this Cuadrado. Cuadrado, who is, I think, 34 years old. Cuadrado, how many games did he have? 48 games, 21 assists. And Alexandro on the other side, 50 games and 16 assists. So the fullbacks are doing the job on that fullback attack position. But once again, I hear you say, MrDizTV, is that it? Is that your evidence? Is this tactic really that good? Well, let me show you what I did when I was with Ajax. Right, here we are. Dutch Cup knocked out by PSV Eindhoven in the 3rd round, which is unfortunate. Champions League didn't go very well. We have finished 3rd, which puts us in the Euro Cup, aka Europa League. And we got knocked out in the 2nd round by Real Sociedad. Okay, Real San Sebastian, we got knocked out by Real Sociedad. The Friendly Cup, we are the winners in the 3rd place. Okay, I know, it's a joke. It's a joke. I'm allowed to do jokes. Hope you enjoyed this video, by the way. Please make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment below. Hope you're enjoying the video. Just let me know. Hey, I tell you what, type a D in the chat for Diz if you're enjoying this video. And if you're not, I'm sorry, I'll try and do better. We finished 2nd in the Eredivisie. 2nd in the Eredivisie. Now, if we click this here, okay, so once again, okay, so this is good to see. We have once again got 2 players out of the top 3 for highest scorers. So one is Steven Berghuis. I think that's at Berghuis. Berghuis sounds familiar, Berghuis. So Steven scored 25 goals and Dusan Tadic has scored 22 goals. Sebastian Haller is a 7.66, and then we've got Haller as well as the assists as well with 11 assists. So what we're going to do is we are going to see how many goals we scored. And there it is, 90 goals. We concede 46, but 90 goals. Not quite the 100 mark, but would you class Ajax as an elite team as it stands right now? I'd say they're a top team. I'd say historically they're an elite team. But I'd also say that they're probably not at the levels that they're once known for. But they're still a brilliant team. So once again, please don't think I'm knocking them. I love Ajax. And look, that proves that I love Ajax. There's the Ajax kit. Love Ajax. But they're not probably on the European elite stage as they once were. But 90 goals for them. And fair play to them. So as we go into finally the players, so 34 goals and 7 assists for Steven Berghuis. Can you do me a favor? Leave a comment below. Let me know how you pronounce that. Okay, Dusan Tadic with 41 goal involvements, Sebastian Haller for 33 goal involvements, and so on and so forth. We've got Tagliafico with 14 assists, and then we've got Duran Timber on the right hand side with 7 assists in 42 starts. So once again, a killer tactic. And here it is again in its all glory. You will score goals. You would also concede goals. What I want to know from you guys is, what would you do different so you concede less? I'm thinking put the fullbacks on support, but they've assisted a lot and they provide a lot of that width for that team. But you let me know what you would do for us to concede less. And please, once again, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave the comments below. It really helps me. It's my second video here, so hopefully I get a third, and it helps if you interact with me. And then what you want you to do is go over to MrDizTV on YouTube, follow my stuff as well. I'm now uploading at least 2 times a week. There will be more. There'll be some experiment videos, there'll be some one-off videos, and there'll also be some series videos and let's play. So I hope you enjoyed that content. But yeah, what a tactic. TrapSpot really chose violence. See you later, take care, bye bye.